Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Celeste and I want to talk about just my whole fitness journey and kind of just fill you guys in with what's going on. So I honestly didn't film at all this week. I'm gonna be completely honest. It is Sunday night and I just got back from a brewery with one of my best friends. And I'm not supposed to be going out and eating out, and I'm not supposed to be drinking, and I'm just like, I feel bad. I don't want to lie to you guys, and I also posted it too. But here's the thing, like, progress is not about perfection. It's just about going forward with what you want and just staying consistent. And I've said this before in my last video, is I'm not looking to be on a diet for the rest of my life. I just want to change my eating habits and I want to get healthier and just kind of embody this healthier version of me. And I wrote some things down that I want to talk about because I low-key forget, and sometimes I feel like when I'm talking I'm like everywhere in my video. So let me get my phone. Okay, so the first thing that I have written down was just, wait, what is it? I already forgot, you guys. Okay, basically acknowledging my F-ups and building a type of resilience to keep going forward. So everything's not perfect, and I feel like I want to be one of those people who is like, yeah, I didn't go out to eat for like 5 months straight and I dropped 190 pounds. Like, no, that's just not me. That's not realistic. And I have secluded myself from my friends and somewhat of my family for like the past couple months. And this weekend I had a chance to be with them and just hang out with them, and it felt so great. And I think a lot of my secluding myself is like I don't have self-control. So yeah, I ate out this weekend, and yeah, when my family came over I ate some cookies and some sweets and everything. But you know what I did not do? I didn't continue to do that after they left and after I left their presence, because it's nice to engage in that when I'm around them and to, like, you know, eat that or whatever. But here's the thing, beforehand I would engage in that, and then I would come home and I would do it by myself too. Like, I would come home and I would overeat, or I would come home and I would drink even more. So that's something that I had to stop and build this kind of like self-control. And then also too, even though I was doing that stuff, I wasn't working out. I wasn't working it off. Okay, I'm trying to remember the timeline, honestly. What did I do yesterday? You guys, this is what years of smoking weed does to your brain. But okay, I went to the gym yesterday. That's what I'm trying to say. I went to the gym and I worked it off. There wasn't a day that I didn't not work it off. And today, even before I went out with my friend, I made sure that I went to the gym. I didn't make it to church this morning, but you know what? They have a virtual mass, which I actually listened to while I was getting ready. So there's like certain things that I'm doing that I wouldn't do before, because I'm like, no, I'm still gonna hold myself accountable. I still gotta, like, basically keep myself going. There is going to be a point, I feel like, where I'm going to get to where I don't need to engage in too much of that stuff. Like, low-key, yesterday I had got cookies from my nephew and I could not stop eating them because they were so good. But when my family left, I said, you guys got to take these, because beforehand I would be like, I cannot wait till they leave so I can eat this whole thing by myself. So gross, guys. That's what it's all about. And it's slow and steady. It's not gonna happen overnight. Like, this is just real shit right here. Like, this is being completely honest with you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this and be like, yeah, everything's fine, and then post that I was drinking, and then post like a freaking seafood mukbang. Like, no. So the next thing that I wrote down was just how it's not just about my weight loss, it's about a whole lifestyle change. So going back to my last point, beforehand I was just binging. I was just kind of like numbing myself, overeating, drinking, doing all this stuff. And I just want to be healthier, you guys. Like, you guys can still hear that I'm still a little congested, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'm doing everything I can, like drinking more water, I'm taking my ginger shots, I'm eating healthier, like I'm eating lighter foods. And I just truly want to be healthier. I am getting older, and I like to believe that I age backwards because of how good I look. But honestly, you guys, your health is everything. Like, health is wealth. I'm very much into manifesting, and they say that you cannot manifest if your body is not correct. So if you have like crappy health and you're just not like, you're not on point with like your spiritual hygiene either, like you're gonna manifest really bad things. And a lot of times people are like, oh, this is happening to me, like, you know, the devil's getting me, and that could be true, but honestly it's really a product of your bad decisions. And I don't want to be making bad decisions anymore. I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. And I just want this to be a lifestyle for me. I don't want it to just be a diet for me. I don't want it to just be, I'm going to lose freaking weight in 75 days. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I lost 2 pounds. And I'm like, how the hell have I lost 2 pounds only in 2 weeks? Like, when I was younger, I used to lose weight so quick. I do feel like I'm less bloated. I do feel like my face isn't as swollen, but I don't know where the pounds aren't coming off. And yeah, so I'm just trying to tell myself, like, maybe I shouldn't weigh myself. Maybe I should just go with how I feel, because how I feel is the real factor, you know? So yeah, that's that. Okay, the next thing is my emotional and my mental health. So, like I said before, my eating was very mental. I tied it in with my emotions, and I would binge a lot because I just wouldn't want to numb myself, and I wouldn't want to feel things. And it's gotten to the point where I'm like, I need to go to a therapist. So I have signed up for therapy. I'm waiting for a therapist to contact me. But yeah, that's a big step that I'm taking. I've been journaling a lot, and I actually started doing this yoga, like some like hip opening yoga, because in spirituality they talk about how a lot of your emotions is stored in your hips, and I'm gonna be honest, my hips are so stiff, you guys. So I need to get moving and grooving, and I just need to let it all out. I did this yoga the other day, and then I started journaling, and I did a letter to myself, and I broke down and started crying, and I don't want to start crying again. But yeah, it was a lot, and that's when I'm like, I need to go to therapy. And I've been having some crazy dreams just about like people in my past, and I'm just like, one of my mentors, I love him to death. He actually told me about how a good way to try and like get rid of your anger with people or forgive people is to write a letter to them. Write a letter to them, print it out, burn it, do whatever you need to do, but you know, just tell them off, tell them how you feel if you don't want to tell them to their face. Because sometimes you tell people and it's not the reaction you thought you were gonna get. So yeah, I haven't done that yet, but I'm starting to think that I do need to do that. So just taking my mental and emotional health better, getting a better grasp on it is actually helping me a lot. And let's see, what did I write? Anything else? And just being confident, you guys. Yeah, that's my last thing. Being confident, because sometimes I'm confident and I feel like I'm like, you know, a baddie, and then sometimes I'm like a saddie, and I'm just like, I don't really F with myself. So it's tough. It's tough. And when I hung out with my friend this weekend, like, she was telling me, because I was just like, dude, I see all these people and they're younger than me and they're getting it, and I'm just like, why did I wait so long? Why didn't I do this sooner? And she's like, comparison is the thief of joy. Like, don't compare yourself to anyone else. Get on it now. You had to go through what you got through to get to where you are. And yeah, hold on. So yeah, just being more confident in myself and just knowing that I can do it. I beat myself up a lot. I'm very hard on myself. I was listening to a podcast this week, and it was by Jim Rohn. It is on the My Resilient Mind podcast. And he said you have to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. And that makes me want to cry just because like at every job that I've worked at, I have done everything I can to be at the top, and I've always made it to the top. But it's just because like I don't think I'm happy with myself. So getting like this validation from other people and how good I do, like how good I am and how reliable I am and how much they love me. Okay, you guys, I did not think that I was gonna cry when I said that, but like I said, I do think that throughout my life I've just kind of used my position to validate like how good I'm doing, but mentally my health has deteriorated and I just don't like myself sometimes, which is crazy because so many people love me, and when people see me they're just like, oh my god, like you're so awesome and look at what you've done. But I still don't like myself sometimes. So I'm definitely going to use that. I'm going to start working more on myself than I do on my job. But yeah, that's something that I need to hear. You guys, I did not expect to cry and get emotional, but that just goes to show that there's growth going on. You know, if you guys are watching this, please don't give up. Just don't freaking give up, because you're worth it. You're going to get to where you need to go, but you cannot get to where you need to go if you keep on turning around and just saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Like procrastination is going to fill you with so much regret, you guys. So do not give up. Don't give up. Keep on going. Keep on pushing through, whether it's weight loss or just improving your mental health or just freaking working on your looks. Like, honestly, you guys, we are very powerful human beings. We can do whatever we put our mind to. So just don't give up. Don't give up. Talk to yourself nice. Get up every day and look in the mirror and say, I like myself. I like myself, and today I'm going to work harder on myself than I do on my job. So yeah, guys, that is the weekly update. It wasn't really what was expected, and I did not repot my plants this week, but I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to end this video here. I will see you guys next week, and go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my other socials, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.